Hi everyone, just Lee again here from Real Spirit Dynamics, and this is a bit of an unusual video here because I want to ask for your help, because I want to make a video about non-duality, okay? But with non-duality in the New Age spiritual teachings at the moment, I see a lot of paradoxes, okay? There's a lot of things that don't quite make sense when it comes to non-duality teachings. So I understand non-duality in a polarity sense, okay? So I understand that all good is also bad as well, because you've got all the stages in between. Everything hot is also cold because you've got all the temperatures in between. So I understand that these are kind of non-dualistic because they are all one. But there is a paradox here where when it comes to positive and negative charges, okay? So for instance, every atom in the universe has a positive and negative charge, and if it didn't, it wouldn't create everything around us. So to me, that's not really necessarily a state of non-duality, it's actually a state of duality. And what a lot of spiritual teachers and the New Age spiritual teachings teach at the moment is the fact that everything is non-duality, so everything is all one. But I think what they fail to realise here is that maybe everything isn't all one, it might all be duality and non-duality at the same time. Because when you think about it, the start of this universe, the programming at the Big Bang, had to have had some kind of duality to make everything become in existence. Okay, like the positive and negative charge, for instance. And a big part of this is the masculine and the feminine, okay? So with the masculine and the feminine, I understand that this can be looked at in a non-dualistic point of view from a consciousness perspective. So basically, when we look at it from a consciousness view, we all have the masculine and the feminine in us, okay? So we're either straight, there's some people who are bisexual, some people who are lesbian, some people who are gay. So we have all that in us. So that can be looked at in a non-dualistic point of view from a consciousness perspective. But it cannot be looked at from a programming of this matrix perspective, okay? Because something tells me that everything in this matrix is being programmed with duality, but non-duality is a byproduct of the consciousness which is arose from that programming, okay? So there's a bit of a paradox here, and not many spiritual teachers go into this. But that's why I want your opinion on it, guys. I want you to tell me what your idea of non-duality is, and whether the New Age spiritual teachings are teaching it correctly by saying everything's an illusion, okay? They say everything is non-duality. But something doesn't quite sit right with me at the moment, and I want your help so I can make a video, hopefully without any paradoxes in it, okay? Now, I've spoken to other people about this, and some people say there is a paradox, some people say it's all an illusion anyway, okay? Meaning some people think that even the positive and negative, even the masculine and feminine, anything that is dualistic is also part of that illusion of consciousness, which makes sense when it comes to quantum physics, because everything we look at turns from wave to particle. And if that happens, then all of consciousness, all of this reality, including everything around us, could be just an illusion, which means dualistic ways of thinking could be an illusion as well. So there's a lot of paradoxes here, guys, so please leave your comments about this and what you think of non-duality, okay? Do you think everything is non-dualistic? Do you think there is duality and non-duality? Or do you think something else? Please leave your comments, because I want to work with you guys. I want to learn with you guys as well as I make videos as well, because I want to make videos that are pretty realistic, okay? I want to go beyond the New Age spiritual teachings that are out there at the moment, and I want to kind of remove all these paradoxes and new ways of thinking, because a lot of the New Age spiritual teachers don't take into account a lot of things, such as the programming at the Big Bang. A lot of them don't take into account the millions and millions of years of evolution that we had to go through to get to this point. And during this evolution, a lot of it was based on dualistic events and programming and creation. Okay, so do we need that dualistic part of reality for the creation process? Or is the non-duality teachings at the moment and the New Age spiritual teachings correct? So before I make this video, I want your opinion so I can kind of construct this video in a way that's going to make sense for everybody, and hopefully get rid of some of these paradoxes. Okay, so thanks for your time today, guys. Please leave your comments, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.